Hello all, it's Con from FTC Team 3631, the Middle Earth Mechanics, here to show you how to put a custom piece into a CREO assembly. Here's our piece, here's our assembly, let's get moving. We're going to go ahead and hit assemble and look for the piece. Our team happens to have a hilarious sense of humor, so it is named Monkey 4. Here's our piece, we're going to go ahead and flip it around and get it prepared to mount onto where we're heading it for, which is going to be just flush up against this slab here. This face of the max channel, and we're going to go ahead and attach the faces there. So if you got this face here attached to the back of this, and rather than an angle offset, we want a coincident to put them up against each other. So now we're going to go ahead and move this over here a bit. And as you're going to see, we're going to try to connect two of these holes. And it went over pretty well here. Normally, I would not advise trying to put a custom piece in by holes though, because with the holes, as you can see, they are significantly different sizes. And that can cause problems later on because the piece can rotate a lot more on that hole, as well as this hole doesn't really match up with anything. So the piece can kind of just rotate free on its own, so you want to try to give it different constraints. So we're going to go ahead and remove these, make our piece free floating a little bit again. We still have the original coincident of the face, and we're going to try a different method here, connecting it, and that's going to be making this flush to this. And then since it could still move up and down anywhere in here, we're going to go ahead and add one last constraint. We're just putting this piece, the side of this piece here, right up against the side of this thing. And there you go. Coincident, the piece cannot move it. It's constrained from 3 different sides, making it totally immovable on here, which is what you want in CREO, because if not, the pieces will later on in some of your builds just start randomly moving to locations. Some pieces are impossible to triple constrain like this and get to turn orange because they're fully constrained, but you want to get as many pieces as possible fully constrained in your builds. There you have it. That is how to stick a custom piece into a CREO assembly.